Seal to Silver coming for you. Con gameplay, storie e review, la noia non c'è più. Dai, tuffati anche tu nel mondo di Sion.
Salve a tutti ragazzi e bentornati su GreedFall. Dunque il nostro 10° episodio, se i calcoli sono giusti, dobbiamo andare a praticamente sopravvivere all'arena, da quel che ho capito. Quindi muoviamoci. Ecco qua, l'ingresso dell'arena è quello. Come sapete hanno portato il cacciatore, il cugino del mercante che veniva ricattato, direttamente all'arena. Abbiamo dei dialoghi qua con dei personaggi, ma magari me li faccio poi io in single player. Ah no, è una zona di indagine, quindi dobbiamo parlarci con tutti. Scusate, parla con l'ufficiale.
Good day, Lieutenant. My lord, you are one of the governor's confidants, are you not? Indeed. De Sardet, the governor's legate. My sincere pardon, Excellency. I didn't want to show any disrespect. Captain? Lieutenant? How can I help you?
Allora, chiediamo di Reiner.
We seek information concerning a young recruit, a certain Reiner.
Reiner? Sorry, name isn't familiar to me. He must be with another company.
Allora, lasciamo parlare Kurt.
Are you sure about that? This is an important matter.
I'm certain, Captain. Was he family to you?
I recruited him. You know what that's like. The boy was killed and then tossed in the bay. I want the head of whoever's responsible.
I did hear talk of a young lad found in the port waters. That's my sector. But I was told that it was an accident, and I had no reason to doubt it. Are you sure the lad was murdered?
Absolutely certain. Beaten to death, to be precise.
That's horrible. But I don't know anything about it.
Too bad. Thank you, all the same. Goodbye, Lieutenant.
Ok. Proviamo a chiedere a qualcun altro.
Good day, soldier.
Good day, my lord.
De Sardet, legate of the congregation on Tirfredi.
Captain Kurt.
Oh, excuse me, Excellency. I didn't know. Captain, I truly am sorry. At your service, my lord. Excellency.
Allora, un'identificazione ufficiale.
Since you know who we are, present yourself, soldier.
Ah, yes, sir. Recruit 2nd Class Alric, Blue Silver Regiment, 11th Company. At your service. Anything else?
Allora, raccontaci la tua storia.
You don't quite look like you've got the hang of all this. How long have you been in?
Is it that obvious?
It's quite normal for a new recruit.
I joined up 4 months ago. But at the beginning, we were on board ship, you see. I don't know if that really counts. I started exercises when we got to New Serene. But I'm making progress, they say.
And do you like it here?
I sure do. That's why I joined the Guard. To come here, to leave the continent. Know what I mean?
I do.
Anything else?
Allora, interroghiamolo su Reiner.
Do you know a recruit going by the name of Reiner?
Reiner? It's just... Excellency, please.
The boy is terrified now that he knows who we are. So long as he's in that state, he'll say nothing of worth. You should bring him a bottle to calm his nerves.
That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Allora, bottiglia di brandy. Quindi parliamo con quest'altro
Excellency!
I saw
soldato.
you in the palace, if I'm not mistaken.
Your Excellency has a good eye and memory. I am one of the officers, in charge of the protection of your cousin's councillors. How can I help you?
Allora, chiediamogli della sicurezza del palazzo.
You said you were responsible for the protection of my cousin's councillors.
That's right, Your Excellency. It's my assignment. When I'm not on leave, that is.
And what sort of work do you carry out exactly?
Essentially, prestigious persons is accompanied by a guard. But I also have to follow and verify their personnel. Valets, chambermaids, secretaries.
And is everything in order? One of our councillors is an old professor of mine. You know how it is.
All is as should be expected, Excellency. Lord de Cassilion is in good hands, rest assured. Anything else?
Allora, chiediamogli di Reiner.
We are investigating the death of a young recruit, a certain Reiner.
I've never heard the name before. He's not one of my men.
I know. But you might at least have heard someone mention him in passing.
Did he die at the palace?
No, we have no idea where it happened, only where the body was found. So?
Yeah, I'm sorry. That doesn't ring any bells. None at all.
Lasciamo parlare Kurt.
I recruited the lad myself, Lieutenant. And just a while ago, I saw his body broken and bruised in the morgue. Someone has been trying to cover this up, to lead us down false trails at every turn. But Reiner deserves justice. I know you have to understand that.
I hear you. The murder of one of our own should not go unpunished. But alas, I don't know how I can help you. This is the first I've heard about it.
Allora, vediamo se possiamo comprare i brandy
What can I
qua.
pour for you?
Allora, chiediamo di Reiner.
I'm looking for information concerning a young recruit going by the name of Reiner.
Sorry, there's nothing but soldiers here, with a few sailors. Well, one recruit or another, it's half a dozen of one, 6 of the other to me. You should just try talking to them yourself. You got yourself quite a selection.
Ci ha chiuso il discorso
What can I
molto.
pour for you?
Allora, chiediamo di... Da quanto è sull'isola?
Have you been on New Serene for quite some time then?
You could say that. I was on the first boat over, same time as Lady Morange herself. When we set foot on the docks, there was nothing here but a fort made of wood. I was a soldier back in the day, but it turned out we needed more craftsmen than men of the sword. So I went to work building the place. And then I took my chances running this here establishment. Anything else?
Chiediamo di... Gli affari.
How's business faring?
Well, extremely well, in fact. Place is always packed. Nothing like the taverns on the continent completely empty since the Malachor hit us. Of course, seeing as it's mostly sailors and soldiers in here, there's a bad fight now and again. We get some pretty rough brawls. But at least it's not like we're living in some cemetery. Anything else?
Chiediamo di... Cosa succede nel seminterrato?
I heard there are some interesting activities down in the basement.
Really? Well, that'd be news to me.
It was a friend of mine who told me about it. A friend who loves his cards.
If you're also a player, then yes, it might be something you'd appreciate. You'll even find pleasant company as well, if you're feeling alone and have some coin to part with. Anything else?
Era il bordello che c'era di sotto, allora. Compro una bottiglia da offrire da bere.
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful, she's got a strong bite.
Ok. Perfetto.
At your service, my lord. Excellency.
Allora, interroghiamo su Reiner.
Here, you seem tired and a little on edge. A drink would do you some good.
It's just that I don't know if I'm allowed.
You're on leave, or you wouldn't be at the tavern. Then why not?
Yes, but this is His Excellency's own bottle. I don't know if I can.
Drink, I tell you.
Now then, why don't you tell us what you know about Reiner?
Well, I didn't serve with him. Well, not really. We just crossed paths. He was leaving the 11th when I joined. Everyone said he was good, strong, and, followed orders. And then, poof. Lieutenant got this order, and he wasn't happy. And I mean really quite unhappy. And then Reiner, he was gone. We never saw him again. We asked where he'd been sent, but the lieutenant didn't want to tell us. Said that it was none of our business. But you, he won't be able to say no to you. You should go and offer him a drink too.
Where can we find your lieutenant?
At the barracks.
Thank you. And watch yourself when leaving. Wouldn't want you to fall into the bay. That will be all, soldier. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Allora. Ha fronte-tenente dell'11° reggimento. C'erano più modi per fare questa missione, ma come vedete abbiamo trovato molto probabilmente in modo giusto. Quindi rientriamo in caserma per di qua. E vediamo se possiamo trovarla di qua, il tenente dell'11° reggimento. Allora, qui troviamo un forziere. Ecco qui, ragazzi, abbiamo scassinato la nostra prima scassinatura. Abbiamo trovato un bel po' di equip che poi andrò a guardare tra un episodio e l'altro, È lui.
Hello, officer.
Excellency, can I do something for you?
Identificati.
Could you tell me which company you serve?
The 11th, Excellency. Anything else?
Come vanno gli affari?
What's your assignment?
The 11th is assigned to road and outpost security for the congregation on the island. As for me, I'm responsible for the training of recruits and the patrol duty roster. Anything else?
Reiner.
We are concerned about the death of a young recruit named Reiner.
Let's be perfectly straight. We know that Reiner belonged to your company. And as the acting lieutenant instructor, you certainly had him under your command. So just stop with the lies. We've lost enough time here.
You know what they say? Guard business is well guarded.
And concerns only the guard. Now, unless you've lost your eyesight, you've a captain in front of you.
I know. But this story is dangerous, Captain.
If you have so much as an ounce of respect for the boy, speak to us. Don't you believe he deserves justice?
Yes, of course. Reiner was indeed a member of my company. And an excellent recruit. But you already know that.
Continue.
One morning, I got a note telling me he'd been transferred from my company. He'd received a new assignment. I was so furious that I did my own little investigation to see where he'd been sent. It wasn't easy. No one wanted to give me answers. No one seemed to know anything. But one thing's for certain. Reiner wasn't the only man to have disappeared. I learned that a good many recruits, all the cream of the crop, had been reassigned. And finally, I learned about the existence of a phantom regiment.
What sort of nonsense are you talking about?
A sort of secret, elite company that were following a special training program.
Where can we find them?
I've no idea. I had to put my investigation to rest. Things were getting dangerous. I began to sense I was being watched. This regiment protects its secrets at all costs with few scruples. If you want to know more, the training officer of the 6th might know something. It's been said that he took part in one of their missions, alongside them.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Reiner, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now. Anything else?
Chiedi del reggimento fantasma.
Are you certain you've nothing more to tell me about this infamous secret regiment?
I've told you everything I know, at the risk of ending up like Reiner, Excellency. Go and see the officer of the 6th if you want to learn more. And leave me alone now.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Farewell.
Allora sì, andiamo pure via, ragazzi. Quindi di sopra, reggimento fantasma. Qua abbiamo altri dialoghi, come vedete, con Manfred, ma vedrò dopo se... Dobbiamo andare di sopra. Scusate, mi stavo perdendo. Allora. Vediamo dove andare sulla mappa. Perfetto, dobbiamo svoltare di qua. Entrare di qua. Ed ecco qui.
Good day, Lieutenant.
Excellency, what's your pleasure?
Allora, identificati.
What company do you serve?
The 6th, Excellency. Anything else?
Incarico.
To where are you assigned?
The 6th Company is in charge of exploration and expansion of the colony of the Congregation of Merchants on the island. We operate mainly in the wilderness areas, in direct contact with the natives. But don't worry, we respect to the letter congregation directives and standing orders. We avoid all confrontation with them as much as possible. Anything else?
Il Reggimento Fantasma.
Tell me about the Phantom Regiment.
About what? I have no idea what you're talking about, Your Excellency.
Allora, possiamo provare a convincerlo o corromperlo. Proviamo a convincerlo.
Come now, Lieutenant. You do realize that the activities of this regiment are particularly suspicious. Secrets, threats, fabrications, and maybe even an assassination. This resembles more the pursuits of a criminal organization than the Honorable Coin Guard. Am I to conclude that you are involved?
No. No. I assure you that isn't the case.
So then tell me what you know about the regiment.
I've seen the regiment. Even fought beside them on an operation. On that occasion, our marching orders were kept secret until the last minute. We were asked to remove our regiment emblems. And our pay wasn't even recorded. And of course, we were ordered to speak to no one about it under any circumstances. I hope you realize the risk I'm taking, talking to you about all this.
Have no fear. We understand. What was this operation?
An attack. A lightning strike. On a caravan from the Bridge Alliance.
Marvelous. A company that behaves like back-alley bandits.
I know. It really shakes up the honor code. The regiment is made up of young recruits, carefully chosen. Only the best make it through. The training is extremely arduous. And my guess is that Reiner isn't the only one who's died from it. I know that they set up camp just outside the city, where the men live and train. But I'd be at a loss to tell you precisely where it's found. Sorry, Captain.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
This story is making me sick. Poor Reiner. If I'd have known, I'd never have recruited him.
I'm sorry, Kurt.
This isn't your doing. But these filthy phantoms, or whatever they are gonna have to settle the debt. Believe me.
You do realize that your own commander is certainly involved in this on some level. Outright clandestine operations could not have taken place without his approval.
That he's aware of the existence of the regiment, there is no doubt. That he approves of what they're doing. It wouldn't be the first head that didn't know what his hands were up to.
What do you wish to do now?
I'm gonna find the location of this camp. I have a few friends that can certainly help us. And when I know where to smoke out these bastards, I'll go and have a few fiery words. If you were of a mind to accompany me, 2 of us would not be too many to make sure they settle their debts.
Let me know when you discover where they are to be found.
You can count on me.
Allora ragazzi, abbiamo guadagnato reputazione con Kurt e attendiamo che Kurt ottenga informazioni sul Reggimento Fantasma. Forse ho capito dov'è sulla mappa, perché esplorando la zona io c'ero per sbaglio capitato, quindi in quel forte lì, quindi l'uomo con la moneta d'argento. Forse possiamo fare questa missione, quindi vediamo se adesso è traccata, vedete, siamo pronti per tendere la trappola al famigerato estorsore dei mercanti, quindi facciamo anche quello. Ecco qua. Allora qui però ho paura che ci stiamo perdendo, però avete visto come è andata sua reputazione con Kurt, quindi facendo le missioni dei nostri compagni abbiamo modo di far salire la reputazione. Buona cosa, anche perché partivano tutti molto sospettosi nei nostri confronti, come vi ricordate. Allora scusate, mappa ragazzi, mappa veramente a tutto andare, perché mi sto perdendo, è incredibile, questi posti sono enormi e purtroppo il tracker non aiuta come dovrebbe, quindi mi perdonerete se sbaglio continuamente strada, ma ecco qui, eccoci qua. Devo veramente esplorare, perché secondo me è pieno di casse da saccheggiare. Perfetto, andiamo sempre per la strada di Nuova Serena e vediamo se possiamo far partire la trappola finalmente. poi il mercante che faceva da esca era da queste parti.
Come closer, good people. Liqueur and wine from the continent.
La prima volta l'ho mancato e probabilmente rischio di mancarlo anche adesso. No, ecco.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
Allora. Chiedi nuovamente della trappola.
So, did they take the bait?
Yes, Your Excellency. And I am very happy to see you. One of them came to the shop yesterday. He gave me 24 hours to raise the money required, which means that the entire gang could appear any minute now.
Perfect. I'll hide and wait for their arrival. And rest assured, I will not let them go.
Ok.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Nasconditi da qualche parte. Vediamo, ragazzi, mappa. Allora, qui vicino dovrebbe esserci un punto in cui interagire con un nascondiglio.
I hope you have what we're looking for, my good friend. Our man with the silver coin is not known for his patience.
Well, I moved heaven and earth to collect the sum, but alas, I ran out of time.
More fool you if you think Egon will be satisfied with your sorry excuses. You know what happens to those who refuse to pay.
Leave this man alone at once. You're under arrest.
We'll see about that. And who will stop us? We are the guard.
You certainly don't deserve such a name. Bunch of cowards.
Yield without a fuss and you'll have the right to a trial.
Really? And then it'll be the gallows. Do you think we're pushovers?
Ok, ragazzi, come vedete lo spadone è più lento rispetto agli anni veloci. Era abbastanza, però tira delle bastonate che butta a terra gli nemici.
I'm eternally grateful, Your Excellency. You saved my trade and my life.
Stay alert. Their leader was obviously not present.
I heard about the man with the silver coin, and this is the first time they told me his name.
If they let him escape, it's only because they were thinking of killing you.
I beg you, find this Egon and stop him. None of us will be safe as long as he's free.
Don't worry. I don't intend to let him go.
Perfetto, ragazzi. Quindi, allora, sono belle lunghe queste side quest, eh? I nemici non hanno lasciato nulla a terra da raccogliere. No, scusate, mi è partito il dialogo per errore. Ho cercato di correre quando ero lì e mi ha interagito. Allora, Egon. Vediamo dov'è questo Egon. È terribilmente vicino, ma lo abbiamo mancato. Veramente, ragazzi, bisogna aprire la mappa ogni 2x3. È una cosa incredibile. Guardate qui cosa abbiamo trovato. Tutta roba che poi mi metterò a guardare. Allora, torniamo vicino al negozio. E una volta vicino al negozio cerchiamo una strada secondaria. Ecco qui. Ah, ecco qua i cadaveri. Saccheggia. Allora, lettera firmata da Egon. Spero che troverai modo di far pagare quel taccagno di un mercante o non terremo più i suoi pagamenti posticipati. Ti aspetto nel vicolo di fronte alla caserma. Non fare tardi.
At the barracks, perhaps.
I doubt our man goes openly by that name. It is the silver coin we must look for.
Ok, abbiamo trovato altre equip, come vedete, quindi poi andrò a vendere, fare tutto a cambiarmi tutte le cose del caso. Il vicolo vicino alla caserma, sempre lì giriamo, più o meno. Quindi ecco, è partito un cutscene.
Everything's fine, Lieutenant.
Nothing to report. All our friends are quiet.
Perfectly quiet. As soon as they hear about a silver coin, they start trembling.
Good. It would be a shame to have to make another example of them, right?
Oh, there's no need, Lieutenant. They've been as sweet as lambs since Renault's accident.
Accidents happen so quickly. I'm waiting for another delivery today. Have you seen your comrades?
No, they must have stopped at the tavern on the way. As soon as we see them, we'll send them your way, Lieutenant.
I hope those idiots aren't drinking my dew.
No one would dare do that to you, Lieutenant.
I hope not. Or I'll have to remind them that the silver coin can shake everyone, even the guards. Well, I'll leave you. I have urgent business to attend to. Now, don't forget to send me those drunkards.
Farewell, Lieutenant.
There's no doubt. Here is our man.
Allora,
Let's follow him discreetly.
segui l'uomo senza farti scoprire. Nascondiamoci qui dietro. Sembra un livello molto più alto di noi, quindi avete visto il teschietto che indica la morte? Qua.
Who are you? You're following me?
Indeed. We would like to talk to you about the silver coin, Egon. It's now or never.
Ok, corriamogli dietro. Prendi tutto.
Egon? You must be mistaken. I don't know anyone by that name.
Do not take us for fools. We heard you speak with your men.
I don't know what you've heard, but you're wrong. I'm not Egon.
Regardless, you are implicated in a murder and in the extortion of merchants. You are therefore under arrest. And we will finish by having you tell us who Egon is and where to find him.
Oh yes, we'll see about that.
Ok. Perfetto, da lui.
So,
Hanno buttato giù i miei
have you
uomini.
finally decided to follow us?
So you can torture me. You can do whatever you want. I'll not tell you anything. I don't know who Egon is. I'm just a middleman. You're wasting your time.
You must know more than you're willing to say. Come on!
I'd rather die.
Allora, vediamo cosa facciamo quando succede questa situazione con l'occhio. Non vorrei doverlo uccidere. Ah, ecco, sì. Dovevamo attaccarlo, ragazzi. Quindi io non so se ho fatto bene ad attaccarlo. Ed ecco qua. Moneta d'argento segnata.
The silver coin. His symbol of recognition. I have to show it to Manfred.
Abbiamo trovato una claymore rubata, avete visto? Un altro farsetto dei soldati blu-argento, un'ascia danese. Ragazzi, qua abbiamo veramente fatto bottino in questo episodio, come avete visto. Quindi io vi chiedo, se questo episodio vi è piaciuto, come sempre vi chiedo di iscrivervi al canale, lasciare like per portare subito un altro episodio, appunto, e iscrivendovi vi ricordo che saprete sempre tramite notifica quando metto un nuovo video online, in questo caso di GreedFall, che è l'unica run che sto seguendo in questo periodo. Ciò detto, io vi ringrazio di aver visto questo video e ovviamente ci vediamo tutti insieme alla prossima. Ciao ciao a tutti!